South African news, so interesting. Something for everyone. I mean, first of all, let's talk about our ministers and deputy ministers. Is their life not gorgeous having these wonderful people? They don't pay for electricity and water. It's all free gratis for nothing. You and me, we're the ones that are paying for them, aren't we nice people? So they get free generators, they get 2 to 3 million rand, or million rand a year. I mean, I know the press, just gave himself an increase. Was it last year? I wonder. And servants, drivers, they don't have to buy anything with their money because everything's paid for. And one thing we've got to admire them for is their penchant for corruption. I mean, they have perfected that. It's wonderful to know that they have actually done something with their time. And then, of course, we go to Transnet. Transnet is wanting to strike 50%. We want more money. We want more money. No one in the country, 30%, 40% of the country is out of jobs. But no, Transnet is saying we want more money. Meanwhile, they're having an international maritime organization gig down in Durban at the moment. And meanwhile, our harbours are closed because of Transnet is on strike. Wonderful, great for them to do what they are doing and to look after the economy and the economy and the welfare of our country. Are they not super? And what else is new? Well, of course, we know that the public sector is also going on strike. I mean, they haven't run the country. They're supposed to. They don't do anything except, of course, they support the corruption of the ministers and the deputy ministers. So it is a great team, the government and the public sector, to pillage and pilfer the country. Viva, well done, guys. And then, of course, the German. I mean, it's quite interesting. These German tourists were killed on the way to the Kruger National Park yesterday or the day before. And I'm glad to see Minister Sisulu is grabbing the issue by the cojones. Because what are they doing? Well, we can't stop the criminals for doing their thing, but what we'll do is close Numbi Gate. Which means what we should do is then close Johannesburg, probably Pretoria, Cape Town. Some places could stay open, but I mean, if we're just going to close every place because we cannot look after the security of our people, we just close up shop, which would be great because then the ministers and the deputy ministers doing their pilfering would be so much easier if no one's looking and no one's working, because everyone's scared of the criminals, and the criminals are saying, this land is our land, this land is our land. We thank the government for all their cuck. This land is their land. It's sure not your land. And the whole thing is hafok. Yeah, but I mean, hold it. We mustn't jump to conclusions. We need to give this careful consideration. So I was thinking, and I made a list of everything the ANC has done right and the problems they've solved since 1994. And here we go. I'm now going to repeat the whole list. First of all, we're going to have to come back to you. We're going to have to do a bit of research on this. But let's think about maybe what they haven't done right. Well, let's start right in 1994. What happened? We got the arms deal, and all the politicians ran overseas and they bought planes and tanks and fucking armored cars or whatever people do. And they brought it all back to South Africa, which was so convenient because then they could sell it and pilfer it and get rid of it and just basically lose it. And no one cared, except at those days we had an army that was almost comparable to Israel. And now we have got an army that probably on a good day could take Pofadder and keep it, hold it. Not for a long time probably, but I don't know, it's pushing it out. Maybe Denotta, I don't know. But I'm sure they have good. So with the arms deal. Education. No, they fucked that up there. Health services. Property prices. Police, crime, defending the nation against crime. unfortunately didn't work either. What else? Roads, stations. I mean, that was good. Fikile was amazing. I mean, he had all these stations, and guess what? He's like a magician. He's going to go and get a job in Las Vegas as an illusionist. Yeah, look, people, here are all the stations. No more stations. As measured. Taxi services are now taking over people's houses, and the people go to the police, and the police say, hey, what do you want us to do? We're just a police. We can't do anything about this thing. And they walk into houses, and now the taxi, I heard some woman this morning, taxi associate taking their house and they can't get their house back. Oh, fuck, I mean, this is a cuck. And we are just putting up with all of this stuff and allowing these criminals that have had 27, how many years is that? 28 years of pillaging. And Cyril is, yeah, well, I'm going to sort it all out. He goes to London to go and turn around with a power. We never thought of power. Well, we would have power, except everyone's scaling it as well, you know what I mean? And breaking the rest. Are there any innocent, good people in government or public service? I thought not. Anyway, well, we will just keep praying, because maybe we'll have a descent of some kind of deity or something to come and protect us. Maybe some Sangoma or a couple of, I don't know, ancestors or something will come and sort the whole problem out. Am I holding my breath? No. Have a lucky day. Bye.